Oh shoot! Just sitting here talking to nobody. A microphone was not there. Hello. That'd be funny. It's like if you're talking, we can't hear you. It's like, yeah, because your microphone's not there. Play Pokemon? No. I played one as a kid. The red one? Yeah, red. I think it was red. Might have been yellow. It could have been yellow. Game Boy Advance. Giralf? Yellow has Pikachu? Okay, well, it was red then. I had a Charmander. Hello. I have no idea any of the words you said, though. No, I don't see messages twice. They're only once. I don't know what shiny means or Cyndaquil. If it's not one of the original 200, it's not a real Pokemon. Sorry to tell you, buddy. It's all made up. It was hard. Yeah, I never liked it. The fact that you needed more than one Pokemon, I'm like, I'll pass. Is there a game where I can just have one Pokemon? Because that I'd play that one. I really don't like having the idea of having like a crew, a roster. I just want one, and that's how I played the one I played as a kid. Every time I tried to capture something, like, no, I want my only. I got my guy. I don't need another Pokemon. I got my guy. But then you have to get to you have to get more to do an actual tournament, and that's where I stopped playing. But again, I was a kid. I wasn't. Was it like I was? I knew what I was doing, anyways. I was just flopping around, kind of like right now, actually. Kind of like right now. No idea what I'm doing, but it probably involves Eldrazi. You're waiting for the Pal World crossover? That'd be today, huh? That's the gun one? Pokemon with guns? No, my computer can't run it. I tried. I cannot record Resident Evil 9. Can't do it. I tried. Can't do it. I played it. I beat it. I beat it 3 times. Can't record it. I can record it at about 20 frames a second and the lowest setting. Which is weird because Silent Hill F was fine. So I don't know what they're doing over there. But couldn't do it. I tried. What is this? The color in this is so hard to see what's going on. I didn't even know what the art was. Like it just looked like one line in the sand or something. Oh, imprisoned in the moon. Okay. Yeah, Leon's parry is funny. I'm probably gonna have to get show and tell, actually. I know that's a popular card with this deck. Of my sample size of one. My favorite one-liner? I don't know. Oh, probably I missed your vitals. I know it doesn't technically answer your question, but that has to be the most ridiculous thing he said. It has to be, so probably that. But to be serious, it was probably should have worn a helmet. But nothing's gonna top I missed your vitals. He had to be joking when he said that too. Eureka? They just banned Food Chain. I don't think we're getting Eureka. I think bribery's fitting. So is flow of knowledge. Kind of? I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. This is creatures. This is definitely an artifact mana rock deck, so Thoughtcast is probably going to cost one all the time. Unless, of course, it doesn't. Did I not add counterspell? How did I? No, I did. Kind of like don't like Hullbreaker Horror, but Valerian Terror is just like a 1 minute 5/5 fairly quickly. I don't think I like Wang Shi Tong. Okay. I don't really like it. I don't know if this is a Mox Amber deck. Yeah, I like Wintermoon. We're definitely signing up for those scam victories. This is a mythic? What? Huh. I'm gonna need show and tell. What's the other show and tell? Desertion. Artifact creatures countered. This is the you always win the coin flip invert polarity, right? Yeah. Let's see. No, probably not. This costs 5. It's bribery, except I can't like win the game. They're like the other. Ugin? Ugin's alright. I think I'm more interested in the other things. Oh, if I'm gonna play Ugin's Labyrinth, I can play Ugin. Even the Endstone. Even the Endstone. Probably not Minesweeper. Oh, Planar. Well, Planar Bridges. Get a little crazy with Forsaken Monument here. Probably should consider it. I don't like Oracle the Alpha. He is okay. Oh. Oh no. I am ways out from a mythic. Oh. Do mythic packs have a chance to get a mythic wild card higher? Or is it always a mythic from the set? And I pull from. What is that? Special guest series? Is that Foundations? Why do browsers update every like 5 minutes? I don't need to. Just let me use you. Oh wow. Well, that actually doesn't surprise me. All right, let's take a gander. Special guests. Special guest 21. Okay, well, there's names here. That helps. I wish they didn't have all the same. Well, actually, I'm fine with that. The same set symbol. But I'm not fine with not knowing where exactly. Murders at Karlov Manor. So it's a Murders at Karlov Manor special guest. Okay. I'm going to assume that means you can get it from a Murders pack, but I don't recall pulling anything like that from a Murders of Karlov Manor pack. Man, Murders is standard. It feels like it was 10 sets ago. Oh my god. Well, actually it was. Wait a minute. It was like 20. Maybe it's only the mythic one, like the alchemy one. No matter what I pull, I'm gonna have to like blind grab a mythic anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, can't take it with you. Oh, that helps. Only one random one. That's pretty tragic. Apparently I owned all of these too. Wow. Well, that's upsetting. Such is life. How is this new? I could probably play Pact Negation too. So I probably want 4 mana rocks. Which means something has to come out of a significant amount. I didn't even mean to put Rhystic Study in here. It's not looking like I'm... it doesn't look like that. Let's take out the Brainstorms. Oh, the other Omniscience? I forgot. Do I not own that either? Come on. Come on. I don't know what it's called. Is it not a mythic? What? Oh. Ugh. Well, guess we should have bought packs from that set. I forgot about this one. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? Well, it's not a big deal. Again, I have the gold for it. I think I... Yeah, why not? What set was that? Brotherhood Spaghetti? This one. Just send it. Alright, send it. It to be spent. Come on. Okay, we did it. Oh, we did it twice. Alright. We did it twice. We're in. We did it. Never didn't have it. A lot of bonus sheet stuff. There's a lot of bonus sheet stuff. Jeez. By the skin of our teeth, we did it. Well, actually, not by the skin of our teeth. We got 2 of them. But it's cooler to say that. All right, now we're in. We're actually gaming. All right, no Snapcaster. No Stifle. No Peak. Take out probably 2 lands. Maybe even more. I have 1, 2 MGSCs. No Narset. Oh yeah, the Talisman Signet. Oh no. We don't have Talisman Signets. Almost cheated. In my brain, I thought we had the blue-red Signet and Talisman. Don't know why, but I did. And now I don't. I don't know how many of the 4 mana those we're looking for. Maybe all of them. It's not like there's a lot. There's been 2 recent ones, right? I don't know about these 2. No. Anything's possible, I guess. The Final Fantasy one, whose name I will never remember. Yeah, this one. And that one. Okay. This is gnarly. I feel like it's this mono blue Tron. I think for Jace. Again, planeswalkers that I don't defend feel weird. This is okay. Return to non-land permanent. It's all right. I think most of the time I'm at 4 min, I'm doing something else though, or would rather do most other things. I feel. I had other thoughts and now they're gone. Oh, so colorless lands. Is it color? It's not wastes, right? Where is it? There you are. Colorless permanent. Is any permanent? Colorless. All right. So we are gonna go as deep into colorless lands as one can. Blowing up the universe. Suppose Arid Archway is fine, actually. You can search for wastes with Prismatic Vista, right? Inventor's Fair. I don't know about Reliquary Tower. If my hand is more than 7 cards and I'm passing and having to go to discard, I think I should either have won that game or something has gone wrong. My strategy for opening packs, do it all at once. That's it. There you go. Tell your friends. Are there other waste art? There are. How do you get these? I have no idea. On the bright side, I do like the snow-covered wastes. So we've lucked out. How many islands are there? 17? Like half an. Why does it disable? I add a wastes and it disables the auto. I don't need to go crazy. Can this tap for colorless after luck counter? Add 1 if it has a luck counter. You cannot. Hmm. If I'm animating a man land, I've lost the game. So no. Unless they're free. I can just put in Mutavault. It is like okay. It's only shut off by like Winter Moon, which is fine. Grier Reach is fine. But if I'm ever using, if I'm animating Mutavault, something is bad. Something's not working. I don't want to play Fabled Passage. I don't like Wan Shi Tong. I feel like I don't. Eh. Spire of Industry? Well, I guess it does both. Hmm. Thoughtcast 4. Oh, no more Flow of Knowledge. Yeah, that's gone now. I don't think we can play Thoughtcast. I don't think the artifact thing showed up, which means I don't. Well, I can still play Seat at the sign out. Okay, let's see. I somehow think we got something here. No, Winter Moon's fine. Yeah. All right, we did it. I don't know. Jacob Hauken, Inspector. It's got that Jace Vryn's Prodigy thing. It's a looter, so you draw a card, then exile a card from your hand face down, and then you can look at the card for as long as it remains exiled. You can just look at it, but you can't play it. Then you pay 6, and this flips. You only can do that from the other end of the giant paragraph, which is tapping this. You can't just like pay 6 whenever you want. All of this is junked into one activation of tapping it. And when it flips, you have an enchantment that is at the beginning of your upkeep. Exile the top card of your library face down. You can look at it, and then once each turn, you can play a card, or land or spell from exiled pile. So that does include the thing that this exiled up front. So if you have like one giant thing in hand and there's nothing on the top, then you just exile the giant thing and you have access to it. Or it could just be on the top randomly. I crafted 2 notable things for this deck, which cost the entirety of my resources, so donations accepted. Show and Tell, which is huge. I was about to say I don't think I've ever played with it. Obviously, I just crafted it. And this thing. So you got... This is definitely some kind of Omnitel thing here. So I got that. I saw this recently, and it had Show and Tell Omniscience Emrakul just in the hand in a singleton 100 card format. I will not be doing that, but my opponents get to do it at least, so that's cool. The reason there's so many colorless things in here is because, where is it? Forsaken Monument is just so good that you probably should play some amount of colorless lands and just run it. Even if it's like half of your land's work, that's still just a lot of mana. But who knows? Maybe Gilded, what is it? Gilded Lotus is just fine. But I'm starting here with that. I think this is fine. It doesn't impede my color situation too much. I don't need that many blue sources at all. Especially how I really don't need to play this anytime in the first like 5 turns. I really want to play it and then flip it the next turn, which I've played it, as opposed to just like casually looting. But who knows? I probably want 25 Frogify effects, and I don't have 25, but I'm starting with like however many there currently are. I'm not going to count them. And that's the idea. Try to flip this, try to scam out big dumb things, and also have the One Ring engine as another combo, because why not? All right, send it. I'm not going to kill 25 creatures again. Funny. Interacting with your opponent's board. Could you imagine 2026? Could you imagine killing your opponent's creatures? Alright, didn't expect to be in a hell queue. That's not fun. Wintermoon can scam Teferi into oblivion, I guess. On the bright side. If there is one. That's not true. Every deck ever has the One Ring. That's not true at all. Well, this is boring. Yeah, Teferi is usually exclusively against Scythus and Kinnan and stuff. Go 4. Try that. Cool. Alright. Time wasting has commenced. Surprised they didn't just get their commander back. This is one of the two blue-red sharks. Alright, it's that one. Okay, this, let's see, go there, that, this. No, I don't have an early artifact. Do I ponder? No, I have a turn 2 play. Ready? I don't think I'm fabricating. Do I want this? Alright. Yeah, just kind of got blown out by that. Spell Pierce, maybe? So I could technically flip it next turn? If I'm not dead? They're probably not going to do 20 to me, but... What does this do? Oh, it's just Fatal City. Surprise, surprise. Playing a card gave my opponent more mana. Of course it did, right? That tracks. Alright, we did that. Now I don't know what to do. Draw something good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Yeah, the Spell Pierce kind of just did me in, I think. That would help, but they have a flashing creature and they have enough stats to kill me with it. So they go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or there's a good chance they could kill me with it. But I don't really have anything else to do, actually. So Didn't find anything else to do. I am not going to respect a single thing in this game. I'm just gonna send it. Again, I don't think it actually saves me if it resolves. I think I still lose to this card. Resolving. Like almost 100%. Yeah, no, actually I legit die, even if this resolves, but... Guess I'll make my opponent show me. Does this have an ETB? Alright. Yep, I just got soloed by Spell Pierce there. I just had to respect it in some way. My thoughts on a Eula? What's a Eula? Oh, well, I mean, if you like bears. Sure, if you like bears. If you don't like bears, then I guess don't play it. I don't know. Are you asking me if it's good or not? I don't. It's good if you like bears. If not, then you probably don't think it's very good. Sure, we're gonna do the old scry action here. That's got text on it. Okay, I'm in a position that I haven't lost already. That's cool. We like those positions. One has to respect the whole universe too. It's great. The problem is the... Okay, they didn't do it. Let's say the construct is a problem. I will actually just counter that. Wait, no, I won't. What am I talking about? Get out of here. You get nothing from me. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Let's... I don't actually want to get rid of a single card that is currently in my hand, so I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to play a land, and I'm going to click the button. Malcolm. Alright, well that's actually annoying. And of course they have a blue flashing threat my end step. Mox Amber? That's a bit random, isn't it? Okay, well, to each their own. Yeah, it's fine to get rid of that. The biggest chance it resolves anyways. So what I can do here is nothing, right? Pretty sure that's accurate. If I play Forsaken Monument and it resolved, we'd actually be in a really good spot. Because we'd have 6, 7, 8, yeah. But I'd have to, like, give my opponent everything. And also, if they countered it, I'd probably just lose. Because I, like, have nothing, and then they just cast their commander. Aetherflux Reservoir? Okay, well, I mean, without other cards, I don't care about that. Alright. Everything is slowly pointing to just play your giant stupid card. Of course, they have the perfect answer, as is tradition. I can do this on my opponent's turn? I don't know why I would, but... I'm gonna go off the mana. Going after the mana here is best idea. Howling Mine? Oh, because you can tap it, and then only you draw. Ah. Yeah, I'm a bit mystified by Mox Amber there. Yeah, I think that's rational. Alright, we just win? Nice. We just win. Sweet. My opponent probably thought it was the 10 mana one and didn't instantly concede. But it's got Annihilator 4. So beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Malcolm's interesting. What was I going to do this turn? I could have actually... Oh, wait, no, I drew this. Never mind. Okay, yeah. We just simply did the thing. That's all that mattered. They actually didn't get Mox Opal. They got Mox Amber. That's very strange. Mox in that spot is just kind of weird to me, but whatever. Oh, it's a Johnny? Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's enjoyable. Oh, I should have stayed. I should have just tried to show and tell Ulamog. I should have tried. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get Mox Opal. Mox Opal's a little bit more solid too, because I can't just kill their creature. Mox Opal would still work. Maybe they don't have it. I think you always grab Mox Opal there. Like 10 out of 10 times if it's in your deck. Oh, look! Alright, we've seen Teferi Ajani Kinnan. Great. Apparently this commander is in Geist Saint Draft Hill, where it sucks against anything good. And that explains why my, yet again, LQ commander players are reading my commander, because they should have no business playing against it. That's a bit awkward. Well, it's Derevi, right? I guess Mana Leak isn't doing much anyways, I don't know. No green 1-drop. That's a mistake. That's a misplay. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? This is slightly better, because it lets me do this. You can't even counter Derevi anyways. Like, what? Voice, okay. Just me play mythic $20 cards. You'll think more about. Oh, look at that. Look at the value it gives. Look at it. Made Derevi cost 0. Maybe that matters. I don't know. Apparently it does. Oh, it netted the mana. Wait, did it net the mana? It was only 3 attacks. Oh, because it enters. I see. Okay, well, That shut me right up. Put my money right where my mouth was. Voice makes perfect sense. I'm just a potato. I thought Derevi was only when it entered. I guess they're just not spending their mana? What? They didn't spend their mana pre-combat. They can target the same land over and over. There's no reason to target separate ones. Unless they're not spending it. I don't know. They didn't spend it last turn, and I don't know what makes them want to spend it this turn. They could have Cyclonic Rift it last turn. It wouldn't have really done anything, but... What is that art? I've never seen that dig through time before. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, now what? Play this and land. I can play my commander. This is, I can't play things on their turn, so I suppose whatever I do, I have to do it right now. Sure, I'll just do this. That can function at sorcery speed, right? I'd say so. I feel like this is an obvious counter, so not much to really contemplate. Okay, sure. Doesn't search, though, unfortunately, for the opponent. Because it's a goofy alchemy card that's not real. There's only so many things my opponent can do at instant speed in combat. All funny and stuff. Alright, there we go. We're just doing something else. We're doing the more reasonable thing. It's not floating a bunch in combat. I have, what, like 1 or 2 turns to get a functional thing to happen? And it probably doesn't involve my commander because it just dies. I really don't have much to do with my commander even if I do cast it, so... Oh, the Derevi value. It's pretty easy to just sack Derevi. It's like super easy to just sack it. They don't do anything. Alright. That's interesting. They don't do a single thing with that card. Huh. This is tapped. Let's play this. I could just... Blue, white. Like that? No. Like that? Yeah. Let's start here. Something good? No, tragic. Let's do... well... shoot. I should definitely do this, actually. What am I talking about? I didn't hit anything. I don't feel like flipping my commander is a thing now, because I just didn't hit anything. Maybe I do it anyways. I don't think it's doing much. I like not doing that, so... And then do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could have done it for 6. Oh, I didn't count the discount from the Sapphire. I could have done it for 6. I think I draw the same, right? No, I don't. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I didn't count the Sapphire. I thought I did. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I thought I counted the staff. Maybe I didn't. Well, clearly I messed up. So. Clearly there was a mistake. There's 100% of removal spell in their hand. But I'm not dead to the attack, so. But I don't have anything going on next turn, except maybe One Ring saving me. Okay, that is technically a removal spell. Not the best one to have, but it technically is one. Oh, they tapped the Wang Shi Tong. Oh, that's funny. Oh, great. Fun. Of course, why not? Still technically not dead, technically. But that's kind of lame. It doesn't matter. The land untapping thing is a lot of clicks. It just seems like a commander you are not playing on your phone. I had no idea it was when it hit your opponent. I really thought it was only when it enters. Oh, more answers? More answers? Let's see. They didn't kill the Wang Shi Tong, so there probably isn't more answers. Because they would have killed the Wang Shi Tong. Oh, they just found it off the top of their deck. That's typical. It adds up. That's how you drew it up. Alright, let's see if waiting 1,000 years was worth it. I play this first. Yeah. Yep. I would have not even have countered that because it doesn't like actually do anything really. It doesn't like save me. Do I have a way to draw here? Can I draw off this? Pay 1 tap, target non. No, it doesn't look like I do. So land, random thing. I can draw off of this. I should draw off the One Ring first, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it matters. Alright, all of those were not what I wanted. I can swing. They can't do anything about it, so. Yeah, I would never have done this. Always just go after the thing that impacts you. Although, to be fair, which I didn't think about till just now, you can't actually use this until... Like, if I play this, you can't cast it, so... It makes sense. Alright, them having the One Ring, I don't think changes anything. I don't think it does. It could. I'm not seeing it currently, though. How do they draw it? Can they draw it? If they how do they draw it and also cast it though? Because the birthing ritual would put it to the bottom. So I don't. Okay, they found a way to draw it. But I guess they're not interested in casting it. Did they have enough cards in their graveyard to... No, they didn't. Okay, well, it is what it is. That doesn't do anything. I can get... I have Inventor's Fair, so... Wait, do we have... Hold on. Oh my goodness. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Did I do it? No way. Oh. Oh my goodness. Get scammed. Oh. Get scammed. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. So miraculous. One life. Oh, just one life. Get scammed. Yeah, I had no idea that Derevi untapped like that. I thought it was just itself and like when creatures entered, because I made fun of the Voice of Victory. But little did I know I was the dummy. But we still got there. Unbelievable. Also, I was a dummy about this. Again, they can't cast this if this resolves because they're all islands and they can't cast it. So you might as well cast it. But nice. Nice, nice, nice. Amazing. Just how we drew it up. Just how we drew it up. How is my commander killing more of my opponent's cards than the last commander I played? What? How's that happening? They top decked an answer to my commander too, which is... But it was lights out. Though, to be completely fair with you, I had nothing to do with it. I think the card I was going to draw was also not useful had I exiled it with my commander's enchantment thing, so... Exiled it with my commander's butt. I think it was a land, actually. I wonder if killing my commander was even right. It probably was. Malcolm? Okay. It's not Katara. Katara has kind of almost single-handedly just removed Malcolm as a commander in the game. My pesky little 0-2. Okay, let's play that in blue. So Malcolm's gonna be just chilling, smacking me around. A little bit of domestic violence here, but we have time to like not die to it. Again, it's not Katara. So it's notably different from Katara. It feels like a balanced Katara. That's what Malcolm feels like. So I don't know if I want to put Omniscience under my commander, but maybe that's just what I have to do? I don't really know. Experimental Augury. There's no way I steal that. That seems like a game losing decision. All right, well, proliferating is certainly a way of making Malcolm catch up with Katara. We're going to get rid of this. It is 100% unrealistic to actually hardcast this, so I don't know why I even debated that. Let's go ahead and do this, because I don't need it. Wait a minute, what if I did, hold on, if I did this? Let me think about this. Alright, I thought about it. Let's do this. I will grab Electrolyze and then get rid of this. That and this are both unrealistic anyways. Alright, let's pass. We have maybe kind of something sort of, but it involves Commandeer, which means then I have nothing. So, not great. Staff of Spaghetti, sure. They can proliferate and they can immediately do the thing. Let's see what it is. Ideally, it's just a giant goofy creature. That doesn't matter. Draw 2 if the gift was carve it. That is brutally honest. I like it. Brainstorm? I'm gonna go ahead and do this while the shields are down. Let's get rid of that. Again, I don't think it matters. Okay. Okay. Hold. Hold. Man, look at that grip. Look at that big grip. I don't really know if a land would functionally do that much here if they have one, and they don't. But again, I don't know what one land would... Oh, they just discarded one. Okay, so they must have just... I just don't know how to play the game. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So, whoop. Whoop. All right, we're in. We're in? Yes! No. What? How do you... What? What do you mean I'm not in? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. We're in. Get out of here with that. You're not allowed to do that. Well, they know what's on top because of the brainstorm. Oh, it's an extra turn. That's always fun. We love those. What enjoyable things to play against. Hack the negation. Come on. Really? Ugh. So boring. It's like I have to watch 1,000 turns just to draw nothing off the top of my deck. It's so boring. Like I might as well just go to the bathroom. The Draw 7 Kozilek? I'm currently not running it, no. Oh, yay! My opponent has the answer anyways. Cool. Thanks for playing so slow. Because it's all rocket science. Alright, well. Silly me, thinking I could play the game. That's my bad. I'll remember next time I can't play the game. Almost had it. Suppose in hindsight, I shouldn't have commandeered, but I don't know where that gets me. It gets me literally nowhere. I can steal the extra turn my opponent would have cast? And then what? Yeah, I don't know. If the game would have been different had I gone a different route. Would have been different, so I should have just let it go. I don't know, I was banking on just good top decks. Omniscience is good to have. It's like a redundant commander. But, God forbid, right? Oh, it's another mono blue attack. Great. Excelente. Love to see it. Love to see it. I think I'm taking out this Hullbreaker Horror. Every time it's in my hand, I don't like it. Every time. Every time. Okay. The Millennium Calendar? What are you doing over there? It needs 1,000, right? Whenever you untap one or more permanents on your untap step. Okay, well, unless there's a combo, I don't expect that to slowly occur a victory. But I suppose it's possible. Oh look, it's the best card in their deck. Let me just grab that real quick. With my useless 17 points of mana. Actually, I have artifacts for that. I do have artifacts, and Scrying 2 is kind of nice here. Do that. Alright. Do I play this? I can actually play this in my deck. It is a really funny way to win. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. It triggered. They can spell bomb spam though, so I don't really get anything to stick. But that's still pretty neat. Corridor Monitor? That... Can you sacrifice it? No? I don't think it's part of a combo. Okay, well, that's in play. Let's play, play this. No, we should just play more random artifact-based pressure. I'm not playing Luring Revealed. I don't think there's a combo in play right now. It doesn't look like it. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Well, when they do it on my own stuff. Reanimate that, mill. How do you untap Emery over and over, though? Okay. Emery is currently not untapping. They bounce my commander. Sure. Guess they have time. They don't have to bounce a 6/6. Okay, that's more card draw. Let's play you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that tracks. Alright, so I can't play both of these. Let's go to combat first before I crack the Mind Stone. You know. Take 12. And then I suppose leaving this up is just better than anything. We can just lead with this. I'm just leading with this. Well, that's not great, but it lets me cast my commander while also leaving up Subtlety. But Subtlety doesn't currently look like it's doing anything crazy. I think I lose to Inventor's Fair. There's really no reason they don't have a card to go with Emry to win with it. It isn't a lot of mana to activate, but like that's probably no big deal here. It looks like they don't have an Inventor's Fair win. Wow. Oh, that's excellent. All right, so we can do that here. I actually didn't expect Subtlety to work, but it is working. This is as good as it's going to get for me, so I might as well use it like that. They can unsummon one of my 5/5s and block one so they're not dead. They do not do that. They could have done that. Could have spellbombed and stayed alive on board. Although they do draw another blocker, so I suppose that lives as well. Lives as well. I'm just surprised there wasn't an Inventor's Fair win attempt or anything. But there's equally as likely one next turn, I guess. So. Alright, they're not dead? You just block these two and you have another turn. Why are we scooping? My opponent just gave up. Okay. Well, that's cool. I stole this and won with it. This wasn't on my radar as a card to do anything. Actually, how many cards in my deck? Let's look. I feel like that was so unlikely that will just never happen again, but let's take a gander. What is this? In here. Cool, don't care. Alright, let's see. How did I do that? How did that just happen? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's very few cards in my deck that would have done that with a synthesizer. It's just these fours here and these 5s. That is it. These don't trigger it. So I got pretty lucky there. I stole something and then had relevant cards to actually trigger it. Because I was thinking maybe I'd play it myself, but after that, no. Also, I don't know why every opponent is a mono blue deck, but Harbinger is looking annoying. Although I would have maybe done something against one of them. Moving on. Well, you call it jank, but Wizards of the Coast deems it Hellq worthy, because I'm seeing Scythus and Kinnan, so. I don't know how jank that can be. Clearly it's overpowered. It's more powerful than 90% of the commanders in the game, according to Wizards. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. This one could potentially leave me alone, but I don't have any fast mana with this hand. Maybe I don't keep this. These are probably, yeah, this is probably just real. This is slightly better. Is this anything? No, it's not. Now I'm a bit lost. I have no idea what Shadow Spear does in Esika. I've never seen that, like, ever. Nor have I seen a non-green opener. That's also a bit odd. Okay. Not gonna cast my commander. It's not like it does anything. Alright. I guess they banked on me casting my commander, and I didn't, and then they lost. Alright, Hellq worthy confirmed. Get dunked on, Essica. Get dunked on. See, there's Hell Q, and then there's whatever the next level, the secret extra level of whatever we're doing is so good that Teferis and Kinnons and Scythuses just don't stand a chance. Unctus? I don't know about in this deck. Oh yeah, take out Hullbreaker? Probably. I think I still believe that to be true. A giant blue bomb that doesn't do anything is kind of bad, so. Oop. As a commander? I guess. I don't think I've played it as a commander. So I don't really know. Summon Bahamut's okay. Alright. It's not great. Nezahal is more multiplayer friendly than really anything, I think. I could just play a stupid draw 7. That I don't know why I would do that, but well, maybe. Could just play Jin-Gitaxias instead. Is it only on your turn? It's lame. We don't really fill our graveyard, so the Delve cards are weird. I could play Null Drifter instead of the goofy dumb draw 7, just because I have Ugin's Labyrinth in this deck. And that's another thing for Ugin's Labyrinth. Portal to Phyrexia. I don't feel right. That doesn't feel right. Neither really does the Steal My Opponent's Turn Emrakul feel great. Still don't feel amazing about Wan Shi Tong. I'm taking out Wan Shi Tong. I feel like I'm not trying to do what that's doing. Mm-hmm. This is the warp for 4, the warp sneak attack thing. We're doing kind of the same thing, except my opponent doesn't have to get the 6 mana. On the bright side, everyone who plays with this profile picture is pretty fast at the game. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Sire of 7 Deaths? It kind of feels like a 7 mana do nothing. Like, you cast a 7 mana card and then it proceeds to do nothing is not really where I want to be. That's kind of how I feel that card is going to wind up for me. Alright, we can cast our commander like 6 times, so I don't really care if they kill it with whatever red spell wants to kill it. They missed their mana rock on turn 2. Seems like far and away the most crucial thing this commander wants to do. Okay, they killed my commander. Oddly enough, I actually had the thing next turn. I didn't even like mentally register that. Does that help me? No, it doesn't. Alright, let's do that. This. How much mana is this? 6? I could just cast Ugin? Oh wait, no, I'm missing a land. Mana source? Alright, never mind. Oh no, opponent, I said you were fast. I got him thinking. I don't know what the choices are. If it's not just cast your commander, I do not know. Or kill my commander? Be the like only other thing I can see reasonably happening. What does this do? Okay. Okay. What? Why would you play this in your commander in the first place? Is this not like a cheat? Oh, this isn't even the same. I thought it was the warp commander. I didn't even read it. Ah, all right. Well, I win. GG. I thought it was the warp commander. The one that it's like a red and 2 colorless, and you can put in a. I think it's an artifact. Yeah, it's not a colorless card, so you can't put in Eldrazi. What is this? What even? Okay, they didn't cast this in. All right. Okay. Yep. All right. We totally trampled whatever that was going to try to do. Feels good to beat the mono red aggro deck, I suppose. It has a chainsaw. Well, some people like to LARP, you know. They like to feel like they have ideas and start to think. Like Rofellos, when it plays the second forest, it's like, what is the next thing I should do? Like, I don't know. Scoop? It is a bit crazy, but they felt like they had to deal with my commander. And if they didn't deal with it, I would have had Ulamog, so I would have won. But as a mono red deck, you might be better off just saying, well, if you have it, you have it. I'm just going to cast my stuff. It ended up being just really a good idea to cast my commander then, I guess. It's funny, I was completely, I had absolutely no idea what I was playing. I thought it was the warp commander the whole time. I have show and tell, but I don't have anything to do with it. Oh look, it's Rofellos. You think they're gonna think on turn 2? Let's find out. Find out together. Allosaurus Shepherd. I am totally convinced if you have counterspells in your deck, it pits you against people that have answers to them. Wow, they didn't think. They didn't think. Nice. So, not much matters. Let's go ahead and do this. We could just simply show and tell this in play. That's stupid. That's also all stupid. Shuffle. Alright, cool. I don't have a show and tell. a lot of cards. Okay, there's an odd thing going on with this commander. I've never seen this before. This is odd to me. My matchups are very, 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 very strange. Well, I guess I'll keep this. My matchups are very strange. What is that? Oh, Okiba. Nice. I have this, I'm in my full foil Pauper deck. I have 4 of these. Mono black aggro deck in Pauper. Is it rats? Like the 2-1 rat spam? Yep. My matchups are all over the place. So this. We could find a game-winning card like immediately. I did not. Get rid of... I think this is a bit useless. I'm going to get rid of Force of Negation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can just cast this. That's neat. What does this do? Kill any more rats. Let's play... the more mana we play, the more betterer. I don't think I have to do anything. Could have tried to cast my commander, but it's probably better to just like not do that. What? Put a counter on each attacking creature? Huh. Okay. So this in my commander, huge. Decline. Oh, well, I mean, not that exciting. Wait, is it? Is it exciting? Hold on. Everyone calm down. Why is everyone freaking out? Why is everyone freaking out? Okay, that wasn't all that exciting. I just pass? I think so? Well, I can do that. No, I'll just pass. Discard, boop, and I don't think I need one with the spaghetti verse, so... Alright, well, we might be doing stuff next turn. We'll see. Okay, hold on. Ooh. About to get goofy. If I live. About to get goofy. Oh, that's not great. That's not what... Oh, hey, oh, come on. Alright, well, sometimes it doesn't line up right. But you know what? That's alright. Probably could have played that first, but I didn't, so here we are. Alright, come on. Ugh. I'm just dead if I cast this? Right? No, not necessarily. 1, 2, 3... 13. Okay, wait, I actually have enough mana for the other one. All right, they didn't make me show them, but I had enough to I had enough to just actually cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I could cast this as well. Wasn't sure if I had to only do this for 3. I just winged it, but I should have counted first. But fortunately, I can still cast this. Also, I had Mystical Tutor. I could have always 100% cast it. Well, no, that's not true. I drew it off of this. I had Imprison in the Moon in my hand, so that would have done it. All right, we had 100%. All right, cool. But tragic. No free Emrakul there. But who needs it? Mono black rats. What is this doing? Rat warrior for 2. It does have fear, but I think it would be just better as another rat colony. Not every rat is worth it. When you play the rat deck, some of them, like this one, are probably just better as another one of these. Fear is all right, but I think I'm just going with another rat colony, honestly. Cool. I love rats. One of my favorite creature types, if not my favorite creature. No, that's still Thallets. Can't replace fungus. It has to be fungus. But rats are way up there for me. Love them. I love them. I bought the fancy ink eyes, and then like 6 months later it tripled in price, so it was all meant to be, I guess. Oh no, it's Teferi. Oh no, I guess I just have to click this button and then move on, because I'm not wasting my time. How do I go from the rat commander to a Hellq commander? What is happening? This doesn't even happen to Geist of St. Traft. Geist of St. Traft will only play against the Bracket 5 decks. Jake from State Farm is playing against the entire range. The entire range. I wouldn't be surprised if my next opponent's playing a Pauper deck. One game it's Kinnan, the next game it's... I saw the not Ragavan. What is going on? What is going on? I really do not believe we have a chance against the crazy. I'm 100% convinced I'm not beating Kinnan or Scythus or Teferi or... I don't like to scoop this stuff, but like let's be real. There is a fundamental flaw in the design philosophy. When your Hellq commanders have to read your commander, something went wrong. Something is clearly going wrong. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, what do we got? Birds. I shall show you my artifact land. Yes. 1 to 3 in the play you win? Oh, just about. Just about. Wasn't Cultivate, though. Cultivate certainly would have been better. Not gonna lie. Ooh, the disrespect. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm down with it. Alright. Well, I don't have anything next turn, but the turn after, I might have an Omniscience that might do something. I don't know. I kind of hope they kill my commander, because I can't do anything else. Hey, what does that do? They didn't swing with Birds of Paradise. That's a little toxic. Alright, get in there, random stuff. We probably should just activate this, because there are plenty of things to... Oh, no. I mean, we have to. Come on. Come on. I mean... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do you got? Okay. No. That's not Omniscience. Doot, doot, doot. No! No! I thought it drew 3. I thought it drew 3 and discarded 2. I got too excited. What have I done? What have I done? Well, on the bright side, we did the thing. This would have been the same result the next turn had I waited. We wouldn't have hit anything if I waited, so it didn't really matter. And my opponent has Casualties of War. Yay. Of course they do. So much talent. Yeah, I should have held the Frantic Search for a turn. But again, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I can't change my opponent's draw, and I can't I can't do anything about the casualty anyways. So it didn't matter. We just didn't do anything. I just wanted to do that. Casualties of War is stupid. It's like it pits me against. I'm trying to find the. We're doing that thing where every single idea is different enough to talk about it because no one actually knows. But I'm convinced that the only reason I saw Casualties of War there was because I have an enchantment commander. That's the only reason. Yep, mono green, herp derp. Why think when you can just play 2 lands a turn? Ragavan on the draw? You mean Ragavan being on the play? Probably Real Fellows. Okay. Yeah, it's probably Real Fellows. I only say that because for some reason Real Fellows isn't delegated to Hellq. I don't know why. But if they were at the same bracket, then I think they're both just totally reasonable and fine. Alright, get in there, random card. Oh, we got a reader. Fascinating. One into 3, I lose. Oh, looks like it. Had to read my commander first. I don't know what that means. As if you're not just going to do some kind of cultivate. Oh, what is this? It's Lightning Bolt. That is insane. Okay. That is actually insane. Also, this is not a ramp spell. My opponent has made a grave mistake. Let's play land and pass. My commander wasn't doing anything, and they paused and read it for like 10 minutes. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, well. If ever I'm gonna not let that happen. Right now. I don't understand this. At all. I don't understand what's going on there. We'll find out together. Well, I probably should just cycle this Time Warp So I can flip this, and then I have no mana. That's not a good idea. So I'm not going to do that. Get rid of you. And then just pass. Well, I can find something. Winter Moon? Winter Moon's pretty good here, right? I think it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's in play. Winter Moon stops one of these lands. That might actually matter. That might matter a lot. I don't know what this is going on here. It's freaking me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They didn't tap. What do you put counters? Okay, yep. You have an infinitely scaling Llanowar Elves. There you go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Okay, well. Oh, I can actually cast that with my commander, so that works. Actually, could I have done that last time and just forgot? Possibly. It is possible. It is possible. It is Ward 1. Got that. Dang it. Alright, so I can play this. And then play this. And then warp this. I don't need it in play, so. Might as well get stuff out of it. And pass. Something good? Ooh. Well, you know. Okay. Want to untap the castle? It's an extra land. It's more mana for Etali. What are you doing? Ouroboros? What? Am I dead? Could just be dead here. Sure. And then if that resolves... Let's not let that... What is happening? This is Etali, right? Yep. It's Etali. That is what's going on over there. That is that card. Okay, we can lead with this. I can find... Oh, no, I don't have enough artifacts. Well, not much of a problem. I can do that. And then play the untapped one. And then do this. One Ring is okay, but it doesn't win me any games here. Engine doesn't do anything. I mean, the only thing to get is the One Ring, so I might as well get it. I really don't know if Okay, wait. What I really should do is this. If I aim to pass the turn, this might just be a good idea, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And play this? Because there's nothing else to do? Okay. They're still non-basics. So they work with under Winter Moon or whatever. But they can still cast Etali. They didn't cast it last turn. I don't understand why. This wasn't lethal. It was not lethal. It was kind of close, but it wasn't lethal. They got a ramp spell and fabricate. If I hit fabricate, I would have won. So that's kind of tragic. I would have won on the spot with that. I'm sure there's some kind of game-winning artifact. I don't know. Could just be a mana rock. Okay. There is no game-winning mana rock. Or, excuse me, game-winning artifact. They should not attack me. You do not want me to draw a card. No, you really don't want me to draw. This is a huge mistake. It's fine to just do this, right? You do not want this to die. That's just an extra card. That's just not a good idea in my opinion. Didn't hit. close to almost being able to force spike. Kind of funny. Alright, come on, what do we got? Come on. Tragic. All because my opponent wants to have this great henge here. Okay, that was a good draw. So that's what we call in the industry a good draw. I should hit a Tali? No, Ugin dies no matter what. So I guess I hit the card draw spam. So they can't actually draw out of this. Yeah. It's looking lethal? I have the one ring protection. I'm not dead. But Ujin didn't really do much here, unfortunately. It stops the card draw on the bright side. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a 1-1 counter Atali deck, I guess. Not sure what's going on. Okay. I'd put him on the Llanowar Elves. Personally. But it doesn't matter. Oh. Me thinking I could stop my opponent from drawing cards? Right. Silly me. What was I thinking? No idea why you didn't lead with that. Seem right, but whatever. Green can do whatever it wants. Okay. Another 1-1 counters card. Interesting. Okay, I actually hit something impactful. World first. I can cast it and hit both of these. It's Ward 1, right? Yeah. Let's lead with the One Ring, actually. That's only from hand. It's only from hand. Which doesn't actually help me that much. It's still right to play it, I think. I don't see why I wouldn't play it, but it isn't exactly like the craziest thing. I can now Doomblade, I guess. Let's actually see what's under door number 1 here. Alright. Tracks. When it draws a draw 9, I draw land. It's only fair. I see no reason to interact with this. Currency control with counters on a ward 1. That does not change my mana. I can go through that ward. It doesn't matter. Also, it only works on creatures. There are creatures though. There are creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Yep. I got nothing for that. Let's see. What do we get? One that gets Utter Insignificance and Escape the Wilds. I'm going to deal with the Utter Insignificance, I think. Escape the Wilds is okay, but my opponent already has a full grip, so I don't know what stopping another 5 cards is. They drew 26 last turn. Yep. Oh, bunch of lands. I can technically swing. Technically. It would have to be 3 attacks, though. I should see if Doomblade works before I swing, to be fair. Or, you know, I can actually draw something that wins the game. We've been doing a lot of that. Game life, you may play an additional land, put a count. What? I didn't expect them to just send that card there. I will interact. I did not expect that. Okay. Interesting. Force Spike might do something here. Oh, okay. Matter. Alright, that's something. Well, I should lead with this anyways. I don't think there's a Urza's Cave thing to do here. Oh, sweet. Alright. Surely this does it. Come on. Come on. Questing Beast? Yeah, I'd be a little upset. Just a little bit. Alright, Emrakul's okay, but I don't have a cast trigger. It might still be the right pick. Summon Bahamut might just be a little bit better. I mean, it's a question of how do they answer this if I put it in play. So, that's kind of the main thing about getting it. I don't know how they answer it. Okay, that's useful. It's as useful as it is, and not a bit more than that. We're doing the thing. Things are happening. I'm gonna blow up the mana. I could River's Rebuke if somehow this kills me, and I can just shore up that from happening. Also not totally done. I can still Frantic Search. Oh, I didn't tap lands first. Whoops. Literally throwing. Okay, well, I just found the I win the game card, so this game is over. Alright, we did it. We actually hit the nuclear bombs. We did it. Oh, I should have looked through my opponent's deck. I wanted to see more. I guess on the right side, this lets me see a bit more. Hulking Raptor. Is this not? Oh no, there's fight rigging. There's fight rigging. They block it? Is there a combat trick? I feel like maybe I'm not blocking. This might be more useful as being alive. Alright. I mean, I could have just cast this and my opponent would have known it was over. Didn't have to, like, sandbag this. Don't mean to sandbag. Oh, you didn't let me swing? But opponent, you were playing so slow. So, like, nice and slow, and then lethal suddenly shows up and you scoop super fast. Typical. Okay, so this doesn't seem like a 1/1 counters deck, which is just I don't understand what this is doing. I don't get it. they had this 1/1 counter thing going on, but the vast majority of the deck was not a 1/1 counter thing, and sort of just gets in the way of actually casting Atali because not a lot of it has to do with mana. So, kind of interesting. It's cool to see something actually different, I'll give you that much. But they weren't all in on casting this. But they kind of were, though, because they had a full hand, and I killed Atali, and they didn't touch their hand, they just cast Atali again. Instead of doing more 1/1 counter things. I should have just sifted through the entire deck with Bribery, just to get a better gauge, but looks like that draw 9 did not get there. And, well, finally hit the crazies. Look at that. Okay. Well, this ends as fast as it starts. I'll take it. I could play my commander turn 2. I guess. Oh no, they have Solitude. Well, thanks for the free information. Much appreciated. It doesn't really change anything. Not really. Yeah, I don't think it changes anything. I'm just gonna Cyclonic Rift their commander, and if like they Solitude, it is what it is. Let's see if they do it immediately. You should wait to draw your card for the turn. It makes no sense to not wait. No, guess not. Thinking's for other people. We just send it. You should wait to draw a card. You could have a better white thing to exile off the top. It's free regardless, but why would we do that? Why would we plan out things? We're all impulsive. Oh, they didn't cast their commander. Well, didn't expect that. So, I didn't draw land. I full stop didn't realize my hand was only 2 lands. I was caught up with the first 2 turns having some kind of sequence, and then I forgot that there was more magic to play. I spaced it. Alright, my bad. Looks like my commander was important. Well, there's nothing I can do about it then. Still. In that small, short game that I said was going to be fast, and over before it started, I still think my opponent found a way to misplay. We'll take it. It's a moral victory. There's no reason to Solitude on my end step. Okay. This is a spooky one. But I guess the last one was as well. I have Subtlety this time. Might be cool. I will play this. I don't have anything else to do. I'm not leaving up a counterspell, so. Wow, they don't have anything in the first 2 turns? Okay, that's not a good sign for Anna Bacall, I'll say that much. Not a good sign. Alright, be gone, Omniscience. Be gone. Okay. I have Subtlety, so I can play this, and I should play this, so. I don't even need Subtlety. I can just let Anima, like, why do I just let it resolve? What am I doing? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, why do I care about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. Alright, so I have Omniscience in play. Let's be... No, that's fine. That's fine. Bloop. 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 Go on, annihilate your commander. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. Love it. Alright, I'm gonna sit and tap that and pass. Alright. How do you beat this? My opponent did not scoop. I want to know why. That is not it. That ain't it. Rosie? I guess I'll counter that. Fine. I don't know if that mattered that much, but... Okay, apparently it did. Of all the things that made my opponent concede, it wasn't Omniscience into Null Drifter Forsaken Monument. It was Counterspell on Rosie. Okay. That's the second time that's happened to me, where someone, like, saw a wall of unbeatable nonsense, tried to play on, and then a single counterspell on a random thing that did not matter was what did them in. But, to be fair, I could have just won the game with this, but I was very curious as to why they didn't concede. I wanted to know. And this didn't seem, I don't know, not only did they not concede, they conceded when I found out what they wanted to do. I don't understand what the idea of this is. You make a food token, you can sack it to the Null Drifter, you're getting beat, you're bludgeoned a lot in the face, your commander's gone. I don't even have to counter this. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Alright, well, I commend him, but alright. I don't know. I'm over it real fast after what I just did, so I would have been over it real quick. You know what would have been funny if I didn't cast the Frogify till after I attacked, because then they would have went down a land and their commander would have been stuck. So, oh, it's here. It's there. There it is. There it is. Oh my goodness, it's Geist. Is it on the play too? It is. Oh my goodness. We found it. We found the true gamer. Oh shoot, I accidentally revealed Subtlety. We found them. There they are. Just chilling. Crazy. Alright, well if they're paying attention, they know I have Subtlety. Okay, does this work still? Wait, they had 2 layers of... and they didn't cast their commander? What? Okay. Interesting. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Then pass. Let me triple check. Yeah, it does work. It does actually work here. They do put it on top. Okay. Oh, my own village. Beautiful. Let's play... I think this. Like that. Draw last lull. Alright. Well, I can't stop it this time. Does it have a land to go? No, it doesn't. Still was willing to put it on top. So, we have River's Rebuke. We... I'm gonna obviously do that. Okay, and pass. Alright, they found a land. They go for their commander and not the sword. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, of course. Yeah. As one would. Open the spaghetti. Alright, they're in. It took them a second, but that's the name of the game. Something good, something good, something... Okay, that's actually really good, right? That just wins? Well, it wins next turn, I should say. They're making it uncounterable? Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's great. All right. All right. Let's make it quick. No, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong card. I grabbed the wrong card. Throwing. I threw. Uh-oh. Panic time. Highest mana value, X or less. Yep, panic time. We done did dumb. I clicked too quickly. That doesn't actually deal with either side of this, which is funny, but I still absolutely cast it. Yeah, I still cast it. That's so funny. I just completely grabbed the wrong card. Alright, hopefully we're still chilling, but we'll see. Dang it, I still have to pass though. Okay, that's 2 angels? That is 2 angels. I can kill Ujin here. Okay. All right. All right. Beautiful. Just how we drew it up. Just how we drew it up. All right. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Always had it. I was just messing with the opponent, as one does. Oh, Geist of Saint Traff. There it is. There it is. My pride and glory. Oh, you know what? It's up against, technically, apparently, Hellq Commander, because that's where they deem this one, but... Oh, man. Oh, man. They had the wall of uncounterable nonsense, too. I swear, everyone has it. Everyone has Cavern or, like, something that makes their stuff uncounterable. It's like, maybe they just mulligan for it when you're a blue deck, but still, like, everyone's got it. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, because we're not really heavy into counter spells, which is an advantage, because then your opponent maybe respects them too much, and you don't really have any. But, oh, good old Geist. Look at it. See? That's why I don't think it should be in Hellq. Look how hard it was for it to swing once. Look how hard it was. They had uncounterable, like, literal Cavern of Souls against a mono blue deck, and it still struggled to swing. Cavern of Souls against mono blue, and it still struggled to swing. Yeah, the commander I'm playing at one point was Hellq. Just, thought they would have maybe changed it, because it doesn't feel like it should be. Oh boy, what time is it? Oh boy. I think we should stop there. I kind of want to stop there. You know, it's a good. That's a pretty good time to stop. I think I want to stop. You know what? One more. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Geist is a, like, struggle bus city. Struggle bus city. Struggle Bus Central. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, they're on the play too? Oh, come on. Wait. No, I mean, this is 100%. 100% auto loss. Alright, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. I'm sending the frowny face. That one doesn't count. A real game where, like, I'm playing against someone who is at my power level. We just consider that longer queue time. That's all that actually means. Well, that's not a really good hand. This is alright. I want to play, so they can't go like birds into edge key turn 2 or whatever. Have it regardless, wouldn't you? Why not? Let's go here. Probably get rid of Discover. Is that slightly better than Solve the Equation? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep the greedy card. I can cast my commander, or do I cast this? I should probably just go the mountain route. I can maybe just not cast my commander at all if I just play this. Nope, never miss a beat. Typical green. Typical green. Yeah, we just go here. Okay. It's not all that bad. It's not amazing, though. I do need to draw something significant. Is that a... what? Okay. Sure. Cavernous Souls. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, I got confused. I'm like, isn't it too late? It's not. That's not how the game works. So, wait, undo. Do this. Play that. Play one ring. They can proliferate my burden counters, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I don't want to... oh, no, no, of course they're not going to... what am I talking about? How would they proliferate my burden counters? Doesn't make any sense. Alright. We have, like, one turn to draw something? But yeah, literally one turn to draw something? And I'm pretty sure 90% of what my opponent can do this turn is irrelevant. Because they can't cast, like, Ulamog or anything, so... all they can do is, just spin a bunch of useless wheels. Lethal next turn, no matter what they do, it doesn't matter. Okay. They did proliferate the ring. What are you doing? Wait, oh wait, hold on. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I got excited. I got excited. It's like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? All right, there's nothing in play with haste, but they can all get haste with Rhythm of the Wild. So, tragic. Oh, I'm so gross. I'm so gross. I can't stop. Just can't stop. I'm out of control. I'm so gross. You can't be stopped. Ah, somebody stop me. Uh-oh, I might be stopped. Hold on. Everyone calm down. Nope, no panic. We got there, we got this. All we gotta do is play cards. Let's do that. I guess? It doesn't matter. Oh, okay, sure. Do that. Oh, hey, it's show and tell. La 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 la. We can cast. Oh, why am I thinking about stuff? We're just chilling. We're just chilling until we win. Let's do this. Ponder? Yeah, why not? Alright, let's do that. Let's cast... No, we can keep tapping it. It's not going to kill me. Oh, hey, look, it's another one. Oh, great. Oh, I love it when they don't concede to it. I get to do it. Now I just get to chill. Let's do... Oh, forgot to draw. Silly me. Another mana rock. Okay, I found Omniscience. That just makes it faster, I guess. Oh man, I just can't keep getting away with it. I can't keep getting away with it. Jesse Pinkman was right. Can't get away with it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, now we're done. Now we're done. It's out of my system. Oh, I thought Eshki was good. You know, one of two people. There's only been two people I've ever had to like block from chat, and one of them was like, Eshki is the best commander in the game. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, there's definitely better ones though, and they just couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle that statement. It was very strange. Very strange. It was like a year ago though. Bro, it's actually not the best. Come on, what are we doing? Anyways, so this is kind of cool. It plays similarly to. Wait a minute. What does it play similar to? I guess Ugin, maybe? Instead of having like a 7-mana ramp into a 7-mana exile spam. No, it doesn't really play like Ugin though. I don't really know I don't know. I don't know what big blue deck there is in Now I'm curious. Huh. That's odd. It feels like a familiar strategy, but it like kind of wasn't. Y'shtola, maybe? It's not like Jace. It's definitely not like Katara or Malcolm. It's not like Urza. It's not like Emery. Narset? The first right hexproof one? Kinda, yeah. That has more colors though. I think there's a lot more that one can do with red and white that I'd consider it different enough. But yeah, you're trying to like get your commander to scam out some powerful thing, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, maybe the closest thing is probably just Y'shtola. Surprised it doesn't have more things next to it. But yeah, it's probably Y'shtola, where the only reason I'm saying that is because this does see play and it's a 6-min mono blue commander. How on earth do you get that to do anything in a format where, like, you know, Llanowar Morales just beats you and Delighted Halfling ignores half your deck? You're playing a bunch of mana rocks and then you're using the stuff you've played to go crazy. Whereas this one, Jake from State Farm is trying to like do the big crazy thing, but out of hand instead of recurring the value and play like Yorion would. Yeah, okay, this is probably kind of doing its own thing, I think. So that is cool. It's probably the closest I've played to Mono Blue Tron, one of my favorite mono modern decks. I think Blue Tron is really cool. And you could play Mindslaver, that is sort of one of the things that that deck likes to do, and you could put it in here, but I mean, the format is definitely different. It is at the mercy of having the thing because you don't really do too good of a job at like tutoring it up other than fabricate and sometimes show and tell, solve the equation for show and tell or expropriate or something like that. But I didn't really get any crazy show and tell games, unfortunately. In fact, I think I threw one of them where like I tried to show and tell Omniscience and then they like countered it and then I commandeered it so I could get it through. Then I realized I lost my whole hand and then Omniscience doesn't do anything when it was in play. So it was just incorrect to do that. Also, I could have commandeered the other spell that they played on their turn and might have actually won that game. So that was a mistake. I could have stole my opponent's extra turn. So there was a misplay. I just wanted it to resolve. I just wanted this show and tell to work. And I wanted it to work so bad that when it worked, I exploded. Wintermoon and Flood Moon are just in here because with these weird decks, it seems like sometimes scamming somebody is just a valid way to win, right? Like, oh, I can't seem to win with the funny, goofy thing I'm primarily trying to do. Let me just like frisbee out Harbinger and see what happens. Wintermoon showed up once and it kind of harassed an Atali player, I think. It was an Atali player. But not enough to stop them from doing anything. And then this did stop a Derevi player, but not in a way that mattered because they just countered it with a card that wouldn't have been able to do anything after it resolved. So it like didn't really matter that I cast it against them. So I don't know. These are just, you want to scam somebody and they're not seeing it coming or something. With that being said, today there were just a lot of decks that didn't care if I did have these, but that's just sort of the nature of these cards. I'm probably better off having these cards be like not game-ending nonsense. So it's nice that they're sort of niche in that way. I do like how Wintermoon does sort of keep your opponents honest, right? But the problem is they don't keep the right decks honest. They kind of bludgeon the non-green decks, and the green decks just have, like, the best this would be is against a green player, but the green players are the kind of the most likely to play it, other than like the Thalia tempo thing or something, where they just play forests and win, and you can't Wintermoon. Like Rofellos, it doesn't do anything against Rofellos at all, period. It will never matter against Rofellos, it doesn't care. You can play like 10 of these, I don't care. But apart from those goofy things, this is cool. I like this. The mana rocks in mono blue and just going right into big spooky things, as opposed to like, I'll counter everything you do and then try to survive a turn cycle with my commanders sitting in play and then flip it. It's like, you don't really need your commander. And that's really significant because you have so much mana, you can just start casting things. That is just excellent to me. If it wasn't for that, I just wouldn't like this at all. Also, they help you genuinely flip it in the first place because it's just like your Y'shtola. It's a 6 mana thing you're doing. The looting is okay, I guess, but it is a 6 minute thing you're doing. I never had a scenario where it died and I lost the cards that would have been under it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. When it dies, the ones that were under it are gone, and you have to get a new pile of things to get under it, but I never had that happen, so I don't know. I would say people were overly scared of it on like turn 2. I play it and it does nothing. I would just untap. I don't even have a discard effect because it exiles a card. You don't get it in the graveyard or anything. It's not like Emry. Emry you kill right away, but not this thing. It just soaked a lot of removal, and I'm like, okay, I'll just cast Mana Rocks, and then I'll cast it later. I don't really care, and that's great. That makes it actually viable, in my opinion. I think that's actually viable. For the sake of interesting things, I'll take those two off. More interesting things, but there's still counter spells to be played. I think more Frogifies would have been fine. You can never, ever, ever have too many of these in a meta where half your opponents are Rofellos. You literally can't go wrong with 22 of these. If there were 22, you could actually probably play them. So those are just great. I will say, if just like the other commander not too long ago, which one we were playing not too long ago? Whatever, I'm not going to look. But we had that scenario where this is in Hell Q. It sees the bracket 5 commanders, and it has no business seeing them. It just doesn't. I'm telling you now, I've played a lot of this format. I play bracket 5 Hell Q commanders. I like them when I'm playing one of them, right? Not when only one player is playing one of them. I think then it gets a little weird. But this does play against them. And if you don't like to scoop every other game, then I can't recommend this. But when you're playing against a commander that is actually at your power level, I like it. People will probably disagree with that, right? Wizards deems it good, therefore it must be. And the streamer man has no idea what he's talking about. But I'm telling you, this should not be in Hell Q. If it was at one point, and I think it was, it made sense at the time probably. It doesn't anymore. This doesn't belong there. Same with Geist of St. Traft, which we actually saw. We saw one. We saw one, and it felt like a pretty fair matchup, right? I didn't think that was a crazy one, because that's another one that doesn't seem like it belongs in Hell Q. Although it can feel lame for a lot of decks to just lose to a 2/2 they can't interact with. Like you can actually interact with Rofellos. You can't really interact with Geist of St. Traft. With that being said, they had Cavern of Souls, and I still stopped them from playing it like for 3 years. So Geist is just gets bullied. Just the poor thing just gets so bullied. Feel so bad for it. I love that commander, but it's just the randomness of not having the thing or not being able to draw or tutor. You just like have to randomly find it off the top, draw it off the top, as opposed to like if this was a black deck and you replaced all the blue cards with like really expensive black game enders and then a bunch of intermediate removal or whatever, you can run a bunch of tutors, right? Like Asura Rack has a very easy time at finding its pieces to win. If Asura Rack was blue, it probably wouldn't see that much play, or as much play. I don't think it sees that much, but it would have Fabricate, I guess. The One Ring engine is just such a powerful pivot to just go into, and it's really nice here. But I can't think of anything else to say. Let's see. Maybe this is wrong because I don't like stealing my opponent's turn when I don't have anything but a 13/13 in play. It's still good. You can keep your opponent's commander in the graveyard forever, mess up their hand, but it just lacks the extra oomph of me having things to do on top in that turn, especially in combat. It's just the 13/13. I don't know if that stops players from, playing it. Like creature light decks just don't play it because of that. But of all the ones in here, this might be maybe the most questionable. Also, you're not really discounting it, but that doesn't matter. I don't think that matters. I mean, you're trying to scam in Omniscience. You don't really care how much it cost. I gotta admit, and there's probably nobody on Earth doing this, but Forsaken Monument in this deck is just good. And I think because it worked out, it is now worth really assessing how many blue sources you run. I don't know how many. I did have enough to reasonably cast every blue card I found in every game for the most part. I never really got color screwed. So maybe this is the exact number and I just got lucky. I kind of doubt that, but I don't know. This was really good. This was a really good idea. I'm patting myself on the back for this one. Forsaken Monument in this, it might seem just weird at first, but you will have it be crazy every time it's in play. And I really did. It's okay if 3 of your lands don't tap for more than 1. And I felt like it was still just doing enough. Because again, it's not just your lands. It's all like your colorless mana rocks that do it too. I really like this one. This was a good idea. That's a good idea. What else? That might be about it. Yeah, that's about it. It's got the, removal in it that if you compare it to a black version other than tutors, you have the same removal. You have counter spells. Yeah. It's a weird one. But it is cool. I really do not believe it belongs in a hell queue, but you can just keep queuing until you find a reasonable opponent. So, all right, yeah, I guess I got nothing else to say about it. I like it. It's a really cool commander. It's the only one downside is your hell queue opponents are going to read your commander because they don't normally play against stuff like this. Because why would they, right? Say that 1,000 different ways. It makes no sense. All right, that's it. So let me know what you thought about it. Really cool commander. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.